Just want to talk on two things. First, I want to tell you that how we find the levels on the markets. The second thing is how to overcome the fear of making loss in the stock market. So we'll start with the basic thing, how to overcome the fear of losses in the stock market. Because if you still have the levels in your mind on your chart, but if you're still having a fear of loss, so still you're not able to grab the thing. Still after knowing that you are on the winning trade, if you are in the fear, then still it's not possible to uh, we can say take the profit. So I will start you with a very basic thing first. Just give me a second. Yes. So, see, in Friday, I told you that the Friday is Friday, FRY, Friday. So, I gave you a point over here and I mark a level over here, and I said we'll do the trading in bit after either breakup. I can say breakup or after breakdown, but the still market is there. So, there is a totally trapping day, but still who are smart, so the level are already given, so they know that the whatever whenever the market is like in this in that consolidation form, so the best way to trade the market is you have to go on that point for put, and when the market is touch that support, you can go for the call till that level. So you can see if somebody bought that put here, so he can get that point from here, and if a guy can buy a call till that level, so that will be the easy thing. But yes, the trapping is also there. See, if somebody want to buy a put side, and you can see this candle is already at the stop loss, so there is a reason only recommended for the safe trade. So that call I given at 470, that call was not active, is active but gave only 30 20 20 20 30 points. So that's the reason only I already aware you in the beginning that don't trade. Even I am not trading, but you know, the psychology is that the thing which we deny to do, the thing which we said please don't do that, as a human nature people try to do the same thing. So lots of people I know still they trade on the Friday, and you know what happened. Most of the people hit the stop loss after telling from my side that don't trade, because it already said Thursdays was very good in like point wise. Not I'm not saying the profit wise, I'm saying a point wise. I shared a trade as well, that at cost of 24 rupees, and this in 20, give me a second. Yes, that trade bought at 28, sold at 500. You can see the points one get in that. Okay, so right now let's start with the basic thing. See, suppose let me explain the chart so that it will be better for everyone. See, suppose if somebody did a random trade over here, right, or over here, any random trade a guy did. Due to this, you made a x amount of loss. Okay, so if you did a x amount of loss, so or you can say you did a loss more than your capacity, right? If you do any loss, if you did any loss more than your capacity, that will be anything according to person to person, like that will be 1k, that will be 20k, that will be 50k, whatever, as per the capital of a single identity or a single person, right? That can be anything. So uh, for example, after doing a loss, one person, that person after that loss, they're supposed to stop the trading. for some day. For example, if I'm a person A and after loss I decided to stop the trading for, that example, 10 days. Okay, I decided to stop the market for 10 days because I already did a loss up, beyond my capacity, or you can say the X amount of loss which you are not able to take that. So this stop trading, uh, but they're still watching my calls or any other telegrams calls, like you have to buy C, you have to buy P. Okay, so it stop means you have to stop the thing. But if you are stop the thing, still watching the calls, you're not watching the chart. Okay, there is a much difference in watching a chart or watching a call. So if somebody watching, so let me example my call, like if I said that you have to buy a put here on this point, and that guy is also watching that call. Okay, so they seem the market is going down. See, if I said that you have to buy the put and the guy see the market is going down. Okay, so again they start thinking it's so easy to trade. Market is so simple that you have to buy a put, that you have a level and you have to hold that call till that level and you have to exit the same level. If I said on the next day you have to buy a call at that point, we have to hold that call till that point. Again that guy think the market is going in the same direction. It means it's very easy. You have to buy a call here and you have to exit this place. Okay, so due to this, next day maybe again you uh, planning to do a trade. Okay, so the first thing will be come in your mind, uh, when I was in the market I did that much of loss. Now I am in the market, now I am not in the market, so market is going so easy, right? The first thing is that mind, whenever I was in the market, market is going against me, but when I'm watching the market, market is going very smooth. There is no much you can say difficulties in buying the put, buying the call. It's very easy. You have to buy a thing on a level and you have to exit on the same level, another level. That is very easy. So you can say, or I can say this in give me a second. Yes, I can say I can divide this in two ways. One, the first thing in mind, that market is, give me a second. Market is easy. Okay. Another thing is that, another thing what will come in your mind, uh, other side there is a fear due to the amount of loss in the market. Okay. The next thing is fear of losing. One thought is market is very easy. Another thought is fear because due to the loss of that amount. Okay, so now you are not able to decide that either you have to enter in the market again or not. This is the main question after losing, that either you have to enter it or not. Okay, so result is, after saying that the market is so simple, you again starting your trading. Okay, so let a person again decided to start trading. Okay, uh, and might be possible the market will did the same thing with them as he did in the random trade. For example, if uh, okay, if the same guy again started to buy a put here, okay, and my SL is this line. Okay, so I just enter the put, and then I was thinking that I have to exit at that point. Okay, but 1 2 3 4 5, you can say this candle just touched the stop loss and again came back. After that, no candle will go to the stop loss, but that candle will hit your asset. So now that come to into your mind that still market is doing the same thing with you, because it's not compulsory that market is giving you a chance on the next day. Okay, so the question is what to do now. Okay, so I will tell you the x amount which you lost already. You have to ask yourself that the x amount you already lost, something to lose, still you have something to lose, or that's all. It means the x amount which you already lost, you already have something to lose, or it's already done. This is the first question. How can you decide that thing? Okay, if you already done enough loss, means if you already done enough loss, you will not able to take any more. Okay, then you have to stop immediately. If that amount is already enough, that this is the maximum risk you can take, so you already lost that amount, it means you have to stop trading immediately at this point of time. Okay, then there is no need to do trade, because you already lost the thing which maximum you can take. That loss you already lost in the market, so the best thing, you have to stop immediately, because there is no guarantee that whenever you enter again in the market will go as per you. There is no guarantee in the market. Okay, the second thing is that after losing, if you decide that yes, now I learn how market works, now I know the levels, let's try it again, still my suggestion is no to market, to that person. The reason, because if you are ready to do one attempt, okay, so one attempt is not enough to know the market. You have to do number of attempts, not a single attempt. It's not compulsory that market give you if for example if my SL is rated here, so it means I have a one attempt only, so I already lost that thing. So it means there is no scope for me in the market. But yes, if I'm ready, if I'm ready to take the number of attempt, yes, so if my SL is hit here, no problem, I will try on that point of time, maybe I will get success. If my SL is hit here, so I will try some other, I'm ready to take another call as well. So that's the reason only I always said don't try to trade with your 100% of capital, because if you put 100% capital here, so it means there is no chance for other trade. You will be demoralized. You will not able to take another trade, because it's very tough to enter, like it's very tough to add a capital in your account instead of withdrawing the profit. Okay, so this thing is only possible if you have, again I've always said, if you have this thing. So our previous uh, rule was, give me a second. Yes, yes. Okay, so the previous rule was, if you have a one trade, if you are in profit, then close the trade. If you are in loss, then attempt to the second trade. If you are in profit, then go for the third. But if you are in the loss for your first trade, if you are in loss in your second trade, then close the trade. But this is totally different. One MSP is totally different with this. It means this is only possible if you able to enter the market again, that you have a give me a second. I have to check this. Okay, so I have a one mindset. Okay, one trade, one profit, one loss, one lot. I can say stop loss. So this is the one MSP. I can elaborate it. One mindset, one trade, one profit, one stop loss, or one with one lot. So you have to practice this at least 1 week. It means 1 week means 5 days. It doesn't mean that you have to trade five trade in 1 day. Okay, it doesn't mean that you have to do five trade in 1 day. You have to do five trade in 1 week. One trade in 1 week, 1 day. One trade in 1 day. Either stop loss, either profit. So if you have a level, you have to hold that till level you call, and you have to exit. After whatever I already said, if we already booked our target, it doesn't mean that the market will go 1,000 point more that again I have to enter. No, I am not planning. Our planning is not for that level. See, if I say this, yes, see for example, if I'm trading here, right? If I bought a put here, so if my level is here, okay, so if my level is here, that it's my goal that I will hold that call till the day is low, right? So I have to hold that call till that point only. Okay, it doesn't mean that you have to hold it till that level. Your goal is achieved, then you have to stop your trading here. So once you buy here, if my first target is here, second is here, and this is my third point, for example, this is my third target. Okay, so if I am here, so the first rule is your SL should be here, not here. Okay, because I am planning to capture that move, and I know if the market will go reverse like this. See, this is a candle of 100 or 200 or 300 point something. If I see that candle, give me a second. Yes, I will repeat this. uh, Wait. See, for example, I plan a trade here for the put side, right? And my target is here somewhere around, it is equal to the day's low. Okay, so you cannot plan that big move in single go. You have to divide it. You have to divide it so that you can capture the whole thing. So if you're not able to see, if you're not divided, so it's not possible to capture a 200 points in a single trade if you don't have a partition of trade. See, as I gave you the target, so I not gave you the target 100 points directly. I gave you in a divide way, like 30, then 40, then 30, then 40. It means that I know there is some hurdle also in between the trade. Okay, so I know what I can say is, give me a second. I know there is some zone where market can take the support. Here it is, you can see. Here it is, you can see. And this is the day's low. This one, uh, this point. Okay, so if I am planning a put here, so first thing is in my mind that I have to capture first the first 30 points. Okay, because I have to close in green. So if I'm entering here in a put, so somewhere my stop loss will be here around 30 points or whatever I gave you, 30-40 points. Okay, so the first goal is whenever your first target hit it, your stop loss should be cost to cost, either you have to book here. Okay, if you're not able to hold till that level, if you don't have the patience till that level, if you are not sure, if I'm giving a level and if you're not sure about my level, that Raj give me the level of here, and I see that the market may go oppose opposite from that level. So yes, then you have to book there. But if you're not booking here, so your stop loss at least should be cost to cost, because if you're not putting a stop loss cost to cost, so you can able to see that candle here also. So what does it mean? That I can cap, I am planning for a trade of see 300 points in index, and if the candle will go opposed to you of that much big of candle like 382 points, it means it's higher than your SL here, you can see here. So I'm not planning for the loss. I already told to the market that yes, if the market will go against me from my first point, I'm ready to take the I will ready to exit at cost to cost, but I'm not able to take the stop loss. I'm not able to take the loss from the market. I'm very much sure that if either I have to book here, either my SL should be cost to cost. Lots of people not putting the stop loss at cost to cost after getting, you can say, uh, after getting the profit is still they're putting the stop loss as stop loss price. If sir, for example, if I'm giving you example, I'm giving you a stop loss of 30 point, after second target still people having the stop loss at 30 points. Yes, they want that market will take that 30 points from them, and they are ready, so that market will give you the same thing. Market will take that money from you because uh, you're not as per the rule. See, in the beginning I said, in for the beginner the profit, or you can say risk reward ratio is 1 by 1, either it should be 1 by 2. If you're not capable to hold till 100 points, so better to book at 1 by 1, at 1 is to 1, either more than 1 is to 2. For example, if my stop loss of 750 rupees, so my target will be 750 rupees, either 150, either 1500 rupees, that will be the target. Okay, so you have to practice this thing for at least 5 days. Just forget about 50 points, just forget about 100 points, 200 points, 300 points. Okay, all days are not same, because if you are doing a loss, so better to do a small step first. Don't try to capture the whole thing. Nobody can capture the whole thing. Even two people can only capture that thing. They bought here at that Hero Zero, which I gave you at 38 rupees on Thursday. That goes maximum to 700 or 800 point, till 800 points. So they capture easily all the thing, because I told him that I already marked the level, because I shared the graph before the trade, before the move also. So I also mark the level also. This is my level, you can hold till that level. So if you're not able to hold that call till that level, at least you can roll a stop loss to cost. So one mindset is fine, but you need to find the setup also. Okay, I said one MSP, one mindset, but that mindset will only work if you have a setup also. That's the reason only I said always be on graph, don't be your PNL. If you have the graph, then you can hold the call only till, so you know that my target is, see, if I know that my target is still that level, give me a second. If my target is that on that level, so if my target is met, already achieved, so better to take my SL at cost to cost where I bought. If the market will go against me here, so at least I will not come out with the loss, at least I will come out with the cost to cost only. So uh, ratio of trade you can work in the beginning is 1 by 2, either 1 by 1, means either 750 profit, 750 loss, or 750 loss, 1500 profit. Okay, so if you do that, for example, if we did, so for example, if you'll do 5 trades according to this 1 MSP. Okay, so for example, first day I will gain 1500 rupees. Okay, maybe that will be the profit of 60 points. Okay, second day is suppose you did a loss of 750. Okay, third day again you got a profit of 1500. Fourth day again I got a loss of 750, and fifth day again I got a profit of 1500. So that will the thing is that 1500 4500 will be my profit, and what I can say 1500 will be my loss. So it means I'm still in profit of 3000 rupees. So don't try to capture all 10,000 rupees, 20,000 rupees in a single day. Better work on a small thing. Okay, so I will tell you the worst situation. What will happen? It's not compulsory that you will get the profit whole day, or you can say in all the trades. So for example, in first trade I got a profit of 1500. Second day I will be in loss. Third day again you will win the loss. Fourth day again you will win the loss. Fifth day you will get the profit. Okay, so still it means 3k is my profit, 2250 is my loss. It means at the end of the week again I'm in the profit. This is the worst condition I'm saying. It's not possible that if I have a, if you have a setup, that it doesn't mean that in 5 times I am sure 3 times it will work, 2 times it will not work. Okay, so we are working for the more opportunity. No, we are not working for 10 is to 9. What I can say, out of 5 we are working for the 3-time winning ratio, not for losing 3 times. So if you can able to go back to check my trades, you can easily find that how many times we'll hit it the stop loss, and if we hit it the stop loss, what will be the what was the cost. Maximum is 1000 rupees. This is the maximum loss as per me. But yes, as you are in the beginning, I told you that the 750 will be your maximum loss. I don't know that after giving 30 point of stop loss how people make loss of 2000 rupees, 3000. The reason is because of the lot size. But as me concerned, I already told you better to do work on a single lot. That is the only way to survive in the market. So most important thing, I will tell you like this. For that 5 days, for example, let me explain you with the example. This moment is like, suppose there is a one small baby at your home. Okay, there is a small baby at your home. So you know how we need to take care of that baby. We need to take care of all his activity, right? Because so as the same way you have to track your all the activity which you are doing while trade till that 5 days. I am assuring you that you will be in the green. Okay, if you follow me, according to this one MSP, it's not possible that you will close your week on in red. This is always in green. I already tested this on me as well so many times. But apart from, you don't need to trade with the greed, right? If my target is here, so my market is closed here from my side. It doesn't matter that market is falling and falling. So right now it's a running car because I don't have any levels beyond that, right? I don't have any levels below that. I already mark my level. So it means it's not my trade, it's someone else trade. So I can't do profit in someone else trade. I can do profit on my setup only, because I know till how fall it will go. So if I know my target is already achieved, then don't try to look on others trade. It's not my trade. So don't try to capture that move. If you want to capture that move and still your SL is here, that you know what will happen in the market. Market will go against you at any time. Nothing is 100% sure in this market. But yes, if you have a goal, if you have a target, because that graph is already share you on Thursday also. I just made a trend line. I just made a box here, and I gave you a that level also given by me in advance. But some people already hold below that level, and result is they are in loss. In On the previous Thursday, if I will tell you the ratio of getting profit percent and getting loss percent is 60-40. Only 40 people getting the profit in that easy market. There is only one single move. I already marked that in the graph. I already gave you a triangle shape in the bank nifty, and I make a level also that this level is go for the call till that level. I if I explain you, I marked somewhere around here. uh, I don't have the graph of that Thursday, but I think that I marked somewhere here. So that means I already told you, I already shared the graph that if the market will cross that level, give me a second. Oh, sorry. Here I can say. Here I can set it. Okay. So I gave you the graph that the market is, if the market will go up with this, we will plan for the call. So you know how much points they are. Oh shit. Give me a second. See how much point it is. 470 points. It means if you divide it, if you don't see the delta, so that means 200 points in a call. I'm not talking about 100 points right now. I'm talking about 200 points. 200 points somehow, so like in some, if you're able to trade by yourself, you can capture that 200 points in 5 to 6 days. I'm giving that points in a single trade. So it doesn't mean that we already start, we already have a level on that. Give me a second. Okay. Okay. So it means if my level is already at achieved, for example, if I give a mark here that we have to hold that call till that level. So you have to hold that call only till that level, or you have to stall your stop loss at least on some point. If you buy a call here, so at least your stop loss after getting that much move, your stop loss should be somewhere here, not still here. So if you're putting a stop loss here thinking that the market will go beyond that level, so this will happen with you on the next movement, and you will win the loss because you are planning to capture that move only. That we are not working to for that much move only, we are working for that much level. Okay, we are here to capture that move, not that move only. Yes, if somebody like some clever trader do think they just bought some like 2 3 lots, or you can say 2 lots, so they exited to one lot here for the final target or on the second target, and the second another lot will be at cost to cost, so that they at least they can get some. So if the market will go against them, at least if the stop loss of first lot is at cost to cost, at least from second lot they can capture that move. So they exit the first lot over here and the second lot only at cost to cost. But who having the experience of more than 2 years, 3 years, or having a big capital. Because if you are in the loss already, so it's not possible to do this 2 lot thing. Because see, if the market, if you bought 2 lot here, if the market against you from that point only, so it means you're increasing your risk. You're increasing your reward also, but apart from that, you're increasing your risk also. So you already take x, you already did x amount of loss, so again you're risking your risk percentage only, because it's not sure that market will go up or market will go as per your thinking or your levels, right? So this, the mistake which you are doing, better to do one thing for a week only. Better to plan your trading journal daily. If you want to share your trading journal, you can share your trading journal with me. This is the only way you can track your mistake. If you don't have the trading journal with you, if you don't have a record of your trade, so you can do the same mistake again. This is sure, because you are not recognizing your mistake. See, if I know that the market will go, the fact is that still if I know that I have this level, okay, and I am an immature trader, or I am a trader immature, you can say mature trader also. So if I buy a call here, and once I see this red candle, you also know how many trader will exit at this red candle. Even you can say 90% of trader will exit on that point. That's the reason only 10% can able to capture 100 points. So we are not planning for that red candle, we are planning for that move. Okay, so better to work on the levels. If I don't know that how many people are seeing the graph also when once I gave the call. So I don't know that how many people are seeing the graph also, that you have to hold that call till that level. How, see, why I'm sure that my call give you that much point. Even on Thursday you can see lots of hero zeros also given in the free group also, and all hero zero are were more than 100 points, 200 points, and some are 300 points also in the free group also on Thursday. Because I know that this is the level, this is my level. This market is already consolidate on that level. I made a box that I said you that box pattern is already there. It's my favorite pattern, and I know that the market is, if market go beyond that, at least there is no support till that move. So if there is no support till that move, it means that movement will be sure. So that movement is of 233 points. It means your call will increase of 100 points at least. And if I know if market will break that point, so the next stoppage of that point is this level. And I know if the market is go beyond that, the next level is this level. Yes, but I don't know that if market will break this, so market will go till how much point down. So that's the reason only I exited here, because this was not my trade. I was planning for that till that level, and that level, if that level is achieved, so I have to close the market on that very particular time, or a very single, or you can say, or that movement only. I'm not planning for that move. Yes, if the market is going again up, so I know there are three levels that market go at least till that level. So I planned for a call here, and I capture that point, and again I exited here, because I don't have again I don't have any level of this. So don't need to try to capture a small movement. Okay, because see, if I already capture that move from that point to that point, it means again 150 point are already captured. So why there is a need to wait for only, if I see point, only 50 points. I'm not planning for 50 points. Okay, so one MSP you have to follow. Those person who are in the loss, you have to follow one MSP for at least 5 days. You have to make a trading journal for 5 days. One mindset, one profit, one stop loss, one trade, and one lot also. In Thursday, lots of people did over trading, but I can say over trading of so many lots. So I shared you a pic of that guy, pic of one trade, that the investment of that trade was 17,000 and the profit was 1 lakh rupees. So there is no, it doesn't mean that for 1 lakh profit you have to invest 4 lakh, 5 lakh. Yes, but if you have a setup, you can earn the same profit with a lesser amount also. So the risk was of only 17,000 rupees, but the reward you can say 1 lakh. So it's better to do, I that trade is for the one lot only. one one lot में वो trade किया गया था. Okay, that trade, the trade was of with one lot only. So that cost of that loss is 6,000 rupees, and the profit was 78,000 rupees. On my hero zero also I traded with 6,000 rupees at that time. So I'm not I'm not daily added 70, 50, 30 lots. If the see, if the price of the strike price is less, it doesn't mean that you're free to add n number of lots, because you see, you are planning not as per the setup. Now you are planning with the greed that you want to capture the move without any rule and regulation, and the market will teach you in a very single second. So market is already teach you, the immature trader who not following the rule. So on uh, okay, give me a second. Chalo, now we'll start the main important thing, the support and resistance, and the price action will work. How the price action will work, how we know the levels. We'll just remove the drawing, so you can make a note as well, that how we work on that. Okay, so let's draw a diagram on Monday's market in front of you. Okay, so I have to see, we have to capture the thing in a bigger time frame so that we know that the what the market is going right now, what the market is doing right now. So if you can able to see, if I change it to 1 week, so in 1 week you can see there is a downtrend is going on. So if I made a channel from this point to this point and I will draw a channel like this. So now you can see market is, the nature of market is what? The nature of market is going up, facing a resistance over there, market is going down, facing a support from this level, again going up, resistance, support, resistance, support, resistance. Now the market is in the between of support and resistance. Then what will be the next step? Okay, so the next step is the market, you can see, is below that parallel channel. So I know, you can see, if market is going up from that channel level, so it can go somewhere around either this point or some movement of below that channel only once it cross that parallel channel. So I draw simply a parallel channel in 1 week. Let me cross check in 1 day what the market is going in 1 day. So here you can see, there you can do, if you're not able to draw support resistance, there you can take this as a support, this you can take as a resistance, this one also you can count as a support and resistance. This will also, the parallel channel will also work as a support and resistance, right? So I can do one thing, I can just draw where is the horizontal line here. So my market is here, so I will see that how many candles touching that level. So I just see that you can see uh, this one, or I can say, give me a second, this one. If I can zoom this thing, so I can find that market is taking support, the support here, market is facing resistance at that point, market is facing again resistance at that point, market is again facing again resistance point, you can say market is facing again resistance of this point. It means it's a very important level. Okay, so I easily see that market is facing that thing, so I can compare this with the current situation, that yes, but what I can see, the market is already up with that point. So what does it mean? That this will work as a support. Okay, but I have to find the resistance also. So for the resistance, again I have to go on same 1 day time frame, and give me a second, I have to rub this. Okay, this is the resistance, easily can say. For this like for Friday's market, this will be the resistance, so I can mark this, but I have to cross check that how many candles are there on that resistance. If one is there, then that this is not a resistance. If more than one, yes, that it will be the resistance. See, this is the resistance for that two candles, this is support of that two candle, again there is a resistance of that candle also, again this is the resistance of that candle also, and yes, is a support of that candle, resistance of that two candle. So yes, it means it's a big resistance candle. This is the point, market is facing the resistance also. So I just mark the resistance here. It means I can only plan for a call if market will go up with this level. Okay, so if market will go up this level, it means market is already also crossed that parallel channel. Okay, so if market is going to cross that parallel channel, then I have a scope of call till that level. Okay, again 3000 point. Okay, but 3000 point is not you can capture in a 1 day, because the market is not moved that much, so you have to plan a very small points, right? Like the same we did in the call also, 30 30 then 40. It means we'll try to capture new things, I can say new support and level also. So that will will mark on a lesser time frame, not in a big time frame. So on 1 day and 1 week I draw a parallel channel. I marked a support resistance. Now I'm going for 4 hour. Okay, so in 4 hour you can see if market will cross that level, right? So this is the level where market has already spent so much times. Give me a second. This is the level. I can say this is the level. So this will be the first target. If market will see market by default open here somewhere. If market is going up, market is crossing that level. So market will go open kind of this point on this point. So if market is open that point, so this is the more surety that market will go try to touch that level. So that level is of how much point? See 462 points. It means again there is a 200 points movement is there, but still you're not able to we not able to capture that uh, 200 or 400 points. So again we have to divide in a small part. So you can see that another resistance is there also of that two candle, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you can mark somewhere around here. So this is the planning for the call. Two simple target. If market will cross this point, so first target will be here, second target will be here. Apart from that level, this is not our trade. Okay, because market can be reversed from any point, right? If the market see market already crossed that parallel channel, market go till here, so market will not touch that resistance, market will go reverse from that level in between also. So to safer side, the first target you can do, see, to 55 point win, it means again there is a 100 point movement in your call according to ITM, not OTM or ATM. Okay, so this is the planning for the call option. Now what happened if market will go down? So I know already have a support of that level. So if market will cross that level, so the next support will be what I can say here, 1 2. I will zoom this. Give me a second. See, support resistance of that for that candle, support for that candle, support of that candle. It means there is a more than two candle. So the majority is here. So you can take it as a support. So I will mark this as a red. I will mark this as a red as well. So this is in the 4 hour time frame. So again I have to go lesser time frame. Now I'm going for 1 hour time frame. So in 1 hour time frame, is there any price action you can able to see? No, this will fine. See, market is going up but not able to cross that thing. So once if market will cross that thing, it by sure that market will go till level, because there is no any support and resistance in between that level. So this is the surety that yes, market will go till that level, because the next support is here on, next resistance is here only. Market is already tested 1 2 3 4 times, 5 times. Okay, so now again I will go to the lesser time frame, 45 minute. Now I will try to find some price action. Is there any price action here or not? If I will draw, no, there is no price action. Okay, in 45 minute again I'm saying that this level is also working. 45 minute also, see, 1 2 3 4. So I know that the market, if market will see, by this I know that if market is facing any resistance here, so market, more chances that market will fall till that level. So that will also we can plan. So we know that the market, so if you buy a put here, so the SL will be very low of 30 points only. If your SL will hit, then we'll go again to the call side. So if you buying some put on that level, it means you're increasing your SL as well, because we have to put your SL on the resistance level. So that's the reason only most of the time I said don't try to sit on the running car. If you already planned a call if you already planned a trade here, so better to, so the benefit of that trade is that your SL should be always less, because you already planned for the put side here. So if I have to plan a call, so yeah, I have to wait till that level. If I seeing any support, market is taking support of from of that level, so then yes, I can take up plan for a trade of from the for the call side till that level, and SL should be very low of 30 point. 30 point means your index, we have to, your index have to move near to 70-80 points. So it's very less chances for that if you already enter at a right time. So there is less chance to hit your stop loss. Okay. So the call side, if you see that there is a rejection in there, so you can, we can plan for the put here as well. Rest we can see the price action also on the live market, because we still, let's see in the morning that where the market will open, either gap up or gap down. As per let's see the international market what it's saying. Yes, the global is up and the Dow Jones is also up. Oh my god, it's been like 800 points. Singapore Nifty is 200 points. It means we are opening gap up tomorrow as per current scenario. Rest will update you at 4 a.m. also. But where we are 200 point, it means we are opening huge gap up tomorrow. So maybe will open below up than this level, upper than this level. So if the may, for example, if market will open somewhere here, so it means we have to plan for the price action now, because as per our setup, we have to buy a call above than this level. But if the market is already above this level, so market can take this level also work as a resistance also. Okay, this level is also plan do work as a resistance also now. So we have to wait for price action. No issue, we'll plan the trade accordingly. And on the 45-minute, again I'm seeing that yes, this level is working. Now we'll go for 30-minute. Oh, there it is, 30-minute. So in 30-minute again, I can see that the market is not able to cross that point. Yes, it means again we are sure that this level work as a resistance still. And see what happened on Thursday. Already having the resistance on 13th of July, and on 15th, 16th of July again market is showing some resistance the same level. So if one can plan a put, so the stop loss is only 30 point. 30 point means 60 to 70 point on your Nifty. So somewhere around here. So this was the stop loss only if somebody entered the put. You can see how easy it is to capture that point only. So if you're not able to capture the full point, one can plan till that level only. So again, there's a 488 points, means 250 point in your uh, trade. So on 30-minute, you can see there is a one thing. If somebody is noticing that market is making one kind of this thing, market is taking a support of a trend line also. This is the price action. So I know if market is going down, and if market is come to that point, I can plan a call side on that particular trend line. So my SL will be only 30 points. Okay, so I know that the market is already supported that trend line, already make the support of trend line two times. So already this level is tested two times. It means this is again it's a strong trend line support. So now we can go for a lesser time frame. In 15-minute is again I can see this level is also the same, showing you same thing. And in 5-minute, if you can see, yes, market is taking 2 3 4. So now on tomorrow market will open kind of gap up. So may this trend line will not work, but will mark the trend line on the graph also, so that I can know that somewhere if market is going opening up here, like here, and if market will go down, So I know that trend line is there to give the support to the market, so there are more chances market can take bounce from that level. So that level should be on my graph before the market. Okay, we can draw this thing on the live market also. If you are very good in on operating laptop, if you are very quick to switch the, but I can say, time frame on live market, that it will be very easy to find this thing. But you have to be enter very quick. There are lots of people think, see, there are lots of people are there. If I said that you have to buy at 30, the call which I gave you on Hero Zero, I told you that you have to bought at 38. For example, I gave another call and I gave you that you have to bought at 150 rupees. People are watching that 150 is activated, still they are replying, texting me that right now is 180, 190, 200, can we grab that call? Still they are asking that it's now 220, 300, 400, can we enter now? So if I gave you a level of 150, I already told that you can enter only till the gap of 10 points only. So I don't know why they are asking. They're just watching the thing. That market is going up and up and up. They're not able to grab that thing. The reason is fear. They don't have a confidence to take that trade because they're having a loss due to their own mistake, due to the over trading, or you can say they are trading without the setup. That's the reason only. If see if the giving a call is important, then there is no logic to share a graph one day before. It's better for me also. I can share a, I can post a call only. But the reason is, but the logic is we are here to learn, not to take the call. Call is also already given some by some paid channels also. So you can join that paid channel also if you're working for the call only. If you want to dependent to someone for whole time, for whole life, then it's very easy thing. Just buy one membership on a paid channel. Just took some call from that channel. It's very easy. By this learning will not, you cannot learn the level. Okay, see in front of you I just made a simple diagram. This level you can also draw, but you have to practice more and more. So this will come on the with the practice only. And for first week, for first day, for first 5 days you have to work on one MSP also. So I'm going to tell you one sorry three what I can say, three easy diagram you can able to see in price section. First one is N pattern. Second one is W, you can say double bottom, or third one is M, double top. Okay, so this pattern called N, that can be bearish, that can be bullish. Okay, I will show you the example also. I will show you that the pattern on the graph as well. Okay, second pattern is W, you can say double bottom. This is a bullish sign. Market will go up if market follow that level. And the third one is M, or you can say double top. The market will be bearish if you able to see any this kind of a diagram on your chart. But this is how you can identify the move of the market. But again, this is not 100% correct. It will not 100% correct that market will go according to this format. Okay, but yes, you can assume that market will go up, so you can enter on a trade with the stop loss, any trade on that format with the stop loss. So if I able to go back, if I have to draw this, and if I zoom this on Friday's market, here you can see a double bottom here, right? So if you know that thing, that market is very easy for you. You know that there's the W pattern is going on, so it means their market will going bullish move, so you can enter here. So if you're not able to enter here, so the entry point I will tell you that where you have to enter. If you see this kind of uh, I can say this kind of format. Give me a second. I have to run this. So if you see that the market is forming a W pattern, so to enter that thing, yeah, if you want to confirm that thing, so you have to wait till that bottom. Okay, that point. If market is going to cross that point, it means yes, this is confirmed. That is market is going to take a making a bullish or a double bottom pattern. So what will be the target for that? I will tell you the target for that kind of diagram. Give me a second. If I use this, yes, if market is forming this angle, so my target is you have to measure the point, this point, till that bottom, that 82 points. Okay, so if I draw a line here of 82 point, and if I copy and if I paste this, so just you have to simple do one thing. After confirmation of that point, just paste this line over here, uh, from that point. So this will be the target, and you can see easily your target will achieve. So it means if you enter here, so your target will be here only. The market will give you can say 90% of 90% time, 90 times out of 190, 90 times the market will give you that level. So you have to exit at that point. It doesn't mean that you have to, if you mark a level, that either you have to troll your stop loss, either you have to exit till that level, because your setup is to trade till that level only. Okay, if my setup is to trade from that level only, so that move is not according to my plan. My plan is to capture that move only. So once I capture, I have to close the market. And if I tell you some other example of give me a second. I can see, I know that you can right now it's very easy to see you, but on the live market it will not work. I 100% sure that you will not able to find that. You can only find that once the market is already make that thing and already give the move also. See, if I am able to see the M pattern here, easily I can see the M pattern here. So M pattern, it can say double bottom. Double bottom is all you can say, but I can say only work. See, the double top is only work if the one point is lower than the second point. If the level is on the same point, sometime it will not work. It will only work if one head is lower than the other, and the difference is only for 1 or 2%, not much point difference. The difference is only a 1 or 2% difference. So you can easily plan your trade accordingly. This is the confirmation. Here you can see the confirmation. If the market will cross that level, that point, so your put call is already activated below that level. And the target again, you can plan the target is again for the, oh sorry, give me a second, from that level to that level, 100 points. So you can do one thing, you can just make a 100-point line from this point. You have to book here, just close the market, or you can start trolling. If you see that the market is going beyond your level, so you can start trolling now. At least you have to book that much point from the market, because you already planned for that market, so you have to book that point. Don't try to book the whole thing, but at least you have to book till your level. So, and what I can say, lots of places you can see easily is that level. Here you can see, again I can see a W pattern here. Okay, again you can see a double bottom here. Again I can see a double bottom here also. So this was very easy, but this will not work all the time. Okay, that's the reason only I'm saying you this again and again. Don't trade blindly as per this chart, but just I'm showing you that yes, it will work. So if I show you here, I can show you more like lots of diagram of double bottom of this is the M pattern, this is the W pattern. Okay, I will find a example of N pattern if I can able to get this. Give me a second. Drop this first. Here you can see like if I can see this thing. Okay, so for that kind of trade, if you find some this kind of pattern, so that means uh, whatever the length of this, if I see control and V, so that the target will be of this the same length. So you can see market give you this that target easily. So if you measure this thing, you have to copy this thing, paste, and this you have to paste here. That will be the target. So if you don't know what is the wait, give me a second. Okay, then you can easily see that you can get easily that target. So if you work on the small targets, then you can only do well. So if you want to try to capture that move, the full move, that will only be possible by the practice only. So there are lots of other diagram as well, like symmetric triangle, some other patterns are there. We'll talk on that pattern like later on, but my main thing is that to the main topic is the support and resistance, and the some price action. The easy price action will be the trend line and the box pattern. The easy trend line, the easy price action can able to draw by a single person, that a box pattern. If you're not able to trade, so you can do one thing, you can just draw a box pattern and just have to wait till to break that box, either upside either downside. If you are going up, it means if the market is going to cross that, I know that there is a resistance, so I will not plan for a small trade. I have to wait till cross this resistance. Yes, if the market will cross that resistance, yes, I know that a bigger opportunity is there. It means I already crossed the car from the constructed road. Now the highway is open to my end, so I can drive my car to that highway instead of driving on that construction road, because there are the market is already facing the resistance, you can see here also. So the box pattern is also work, but yes, you have to confirm by crossing the resistance also. Okay, so hope you will follow the 1 MSP. Either first loss you have to close, either first profit you have to close. If again I'm saying, if there is a stop loss hit from my side, again instantly I will try to cover that loss by giving a next call. So don't wait. I'm assuring you that yes, I will try to cover that loss from my side. Okay, but yes, if you are working on your setup, it means you are not following, right? For example, if you're not following my call on some day, and if you are on your own targets, so yes, if you stop hit your first loss on your first call, try to close that day. It means your market is not going to work on your setup. It means my market is not going according to me. So I don't try to take the revenge, or don't try to fight from the market. Just close your day, as simple as that. Or if you're getting one profit, then again you have to close that trade. Don't look at for the another opportunity. So if you're looking for the another opportunity after getting the profit or after getting a loss, it means you're not on your discipline of trading. You're just doing a gambling, just trying to do trade, hoping to cover that loss, not on your setup. You're trading now to somebody's else setup, because if my setup is till that point, so I have to close the market from on that level only. If I'm entering a trade on a setup of this level, so it means this was not my plan, but it means I'm running a car of some other guy, not my it's not my car. Okay, so that's the reason only I put And it doesn't mean that if I gave you a 10, 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 calls, it doesn't mean that you have to take all the calls. The calls means if somebody missed that first opportunity, then that people can able to get the second opportunity. That's the reason only I put the call there. Okay, so if your objective is completed only already, it means you're getting a profit or you getting a loss. So I will try to recover that from my side. If you're doing by your own, so if you're in the loss of your first trade, then better to close that day and do the same practice on the 5 days. I'm assuring you on the fifth day, if you calculate a PNL, that it will be on the profit side, it will be the green overall. So lots of mistake did on Hero Zero. I'm not taking the name of so many people. I know that due to the greed, the easy day they make their worst day. That easy day they make their worst day because they are doing they were doing a overtrade, or you can say they were doing a no rule no regulation trade, because they entered the buy. See, buying a cheap call with a lots of lot doesn't mean that you are going to win that trade. Okay, so better to buy. That's the reason only I most of the time I give you the deep ITM or ITM. I will not, most of the time I will not try to give the OTM or ATM, because I know that if you're buying a ATM and if the market will give you a move of 100 points, then we can capture only 30 points. So most of the time we'll try to capture the, but I can say 100 points. So that's the reason only, if the market is here, for example, if market is here, so I will try to give the call from there, from that this ITM, not the ATM, not the lots of people don't know the OTM and OTM also. I gave a message, I receive a message that people don't know the OTM and ATM. So if you are don't know the OTM and ATM, so better don't to trade first. Okay, better to learn. So if you don't know, so still I'm giving you example of OTM and ATM, so that you can know by tomorrow. Because people are saying that the call which you are giving is not on our budget, so I'm not going to check anybody's budget. Okay, so if the trade is not according to you, so you can choose as per your capital the strike price. Okay, so if for example if the market is at what I can say, market is at, suppose, give me a second, let me clear this. Here is better. Okay, so for example, if the market has 36,000, I'm talking about 36,000, it means this is your ATM. Okay, you can take that call also. That will give you, that will require a less capital as compared to the strike price given by me. So if you are on this call side, so below that level 35 900, 35 800, and so on, this is the ITM. Okay, so if the market is going up, it means below that current price, all the below value are the ITM, and 36 100, 36 200, they all are OTMs. So you can buy that call if you have a less capital and we are on the call side, so you can buy that strike price. Once our strike price will active, that call is also active. So if you want to know the active level when the call will active, it means if I said buy 35 900, and if I gave you a level that you have to buy above 400, it means whenever my call is active, your OTM is already active, will active whatever the cost is going on at that time. But it doesn't mean that I am planning for 100 points, so you should also plan for 100 points. It doesn't mean that you have to plan for a less point because you are buying OTM. So it means your my if my call give the 100 points, your OTM will not give you the 100 points. So you have to plan only for 30 points. You can plan, or uh, give me a second. So this is for the call side, and the put side is vice versa. Just opposite is for the put side. Okay, so I will tell you the put side also. If the market is at 36,000, so ATM will be same for put side and call side. Okay, ATM will be same. So now 35,900, 35,800 will be my OTM because market is going down. So we are not touch that point. Before touching that point, we are going to buy that thing. It means we are buying OTM. So market is coming down from that level. Okay, market is coming down from that level. It means 35,900 is already crossed by the market. 35,800 is already crossed by the market. So this is the ITM for put side. Okay, because already market is crossed that level. So if the market is crossed that level, so it means the strike price is under ITM. The market is lies on that point, it means is OTM, and its market is going on that direction, but still market is not touch that point. That strike price are OTM. Okay, hope you get now what is OTM, ATM, and ITM. This is the basic thing. We'll take the session on that also, but my main topic was how to overcome the fear of making losses, which I already completed. Hope you make your notes as well on that. And okay, it's too late right now. Let's we'll do one thing. We'll take a doubt session on Sunday also. Hope, I know that most of the people having doubts also, but I'm not able to take that doubt. Yes, I will take the doubt session someday. Okay, so for today we're closing the thing. Rest I will make a chart and I will show that chart is already marked, already drawn. Hope you note the levels for call or put for tomorrow. If there is any price action, I will see live in the market. I will show you. I will share the graph as I already always shared with you. Okay, and in Nifty, I think Nifty is also having the same diagram. I think so. Give me a second. I think so. Nifty is also on the same level. This Nifty is also doing the same thing. See, you can see like if you know the chart, so you know that is the M format is there. You can see there is a W pattern is here. Okay, so that is very easy if you know a little bit of you can say chart pattern. But yes, it will not work all the time. But yes, it will work also. So better to knowing nothing's better to know something about the market. So Nifty is also making some trend here. This is the trend. Nifty is also following. We'll make a diagram later on and some stock. Yes, yes. I one thing more that I shared lots of time the stocks, but very less people are working on that stocks. Don't know why. All of Bank Nifty, Nifty only. Maybe this is the reason, or they having a fear to enter stocks without giving any level on calls. So no worries. Yes, 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 audible, audible. Uh, broker. Okay. So sometime on the stock price, if you want to enter that, you have to put a limit order on that. Still not taking that order. Okay, maybe due to the sometimes sometimes it's happen maybe due to the volume also. Maybe the broker will not able to provide that much volume of buyer or seller at that point. So this will happen due to this also. So stop loss, so better to do after trade. Once you bought the trade, yes, after buying the trade, you just simply go to the order and you have so simply go to the position. Here you can put the no in CEP is better to do after trade because if you buying like if you putting the stop loss over there while buying, so sometime it will not hit. Maybe I don't know the reason of that. So I always try to put the stop loss of mine after entering. Yes, yes. Okay, it's better to do after putting entering the call. So if you want to put an SL, yes, yes. So it will take only a few seconds. The first thing is like, for example, if I give you a call, so first thing you have to do, put a stop loss before. See, we have to decide the loss first. After entering in a call, you have to decide your loss first. If you're deciding your loss, that you can like you don't have any fear on that trade because you already decided the loss. So once you buy any call, the first thing you have to put the stop loss. Market will not give you any move of 30, 40, 50 points easily, right? So it's very rarely chance that you will get the big candle on against you very easy, like in a very second. So yes, that's the reason only most of the time I said entering on the don't enter on the running car because I have the levels. I know that the market will give you, if market will go against me, that how much move it can go. So that's the reason only I give you that somehow, like in some day if I give you 30 points and in some day I will give you 50 point of SL also. So I know that the market will not going to touch that 50 point. Yes, market will go 30 point down, but market will not go on that 50 point. So sometime I shared with that cost also. You have to put that cost. Either that's the reason I told you that before hitting the first target, try to hold the stop loss on the same point, same or the 20 point stop loss. Don't do at cost to cost. Now you can take 20 point of SL because I know that the how level will work and how move that will give to my strike price. So I gave you according to the my strike price which I chosen for the trade. So I know that if the market index will move that much point, I know that where the my strike price how much it will move. So I gave you according to that. So if you want to take as on like as of your strike price, so you have to practice that. You have to see the delta also. So it's very complicated if you see the delta and if you enter in the trade in the same time. So that work I'll do from my side. So that's the reason only I gave you that thing. So better to take that call first, while after buying you have to put the stop loss, then you can able, then the second thing, then you able to see the graph only. First thing is the stop loss. Okay, so better to buy first, don't put the stop loss at the same time while buying the call. Okay, anything else? Anybody want to say something, or like we can take the doubt as well if the thing is going well? Any doubt? Anyone having a doubt? I already recorded that session. I can put the session if somebody wants the recording, that I already recorded that session also. Hi. Yes. Okay. Right. Yes. Right. Right. Okay. Yes, you are. See, if you are in the cost to cost, it means you are not in the loss right now. You exited at the cost. Okay. So it means you are paying the broker charge only here. You are not giving anything extra apart from brokerage charges because you already exited cost to cost. Cost to cost means that counts as a no trade. Okay. So yes, you can enter in the second trade. So it's up to you. That's the reason only in the beginning I will give you the 30-40 points target. So it's up to a person that if he can able to grab that 30 points, you can grab the 30 point and close your trade. But yes, if you're planning to go for the more targets, like big targets, 40, more than 50, 60, 70, 80, so I will give you the instruction at that point that yes, I am much sure that that call will give you the 100 points. So then you can hold that call as you can book the small profit also. But you have to trade with the one lot only. Okay, mostly especially on Thursdays, because Thursday lots of people can't control their things on trade. They're just entering the trade in randomly. So so this, if you follow this, then there are more chances to close green on you can see, if you see overall your PNL. Anything else? Anyone else you want to talk or any doubt? Yeah. But I'm shocked. I'm much shocked that still we have around 20 people in the paid group, and like right now we're only very less people. After pay in a paid, I think the people are more interested in calls only instead of getting knowledge. Anyways, it's like it's person to person. Somebody wants only call, somebody wants to know how to work. So anybody's question, like regarding anything? Yes, yes. That will come by the practice only. Yeah, sometime open 4 5 chats, four 5 charts at my point at my end. Yes. You see, I have I have 3 4 screens with my end, right? So sometime I shade you a graph, but another screen is also with me, just where I mention my levels or with the strike price, where it will active until how further it will go. So I not showing you all the things. I'm just showing you the main graph for the, because we have to, end of the day we have to work on the main charts only. I'm not opening any option chain data. I'm not opening, I will not calculate any, because if the put call ratio is there, so it it means that it's made in some, on some levels where the uh, you can say seller will enter in the market, where the buyers will enter in the market. That will also, because market is already some, all the time, most of the time market will follow the same level. Okay, I know that the seller will activate till that, on that level only, because of the level also, because of the level only, because also seller are also seeing the same level. But it's very complicated if you open 5 things at the same time. It's better to see only one thing. That's the reason only I shared you this thing instead of sharing a CPR, instead of sharing a option chain data. Because if I'm sharing a option chain data, more people are just confused on that thing. What are the levels are there? So it's better to see simply a chart that will help you to learn. This is the way I am which I am following right now. So I, most of the time I spend the time on the chart only, right? See, I draw that level in front of you, okay, without seeing any CPR, any option chain. Lots of YouTuber do, they're seeing this option chain, and they, after that they told you that market will go fall down from that level, market will do fall down from that level, because there are lots of put writing is there, lots of call writing is there. So I showed you that there is nothing in front of me. I just open a chart and just testing that on the different time frame, and I know the level in front of you. So this is the easiest way to do the thing. No, not Yes. No, I just gave you the like the item I selected as per the strike price, or you can say as per the strategy of mine to enter in a trade. So I have my own strategy to get. See, I just see if you say mostly we'll able to capture that 100, we'll give you the 100 point call. Okay, so for that 100 point call, I have the strategy. That's the reason only I posted a strike price according to my strategy, not any randomly strike price. I not change the strike price. If I see that instantly, if I see that one put I gave you, that put will not give you the 100 points, so I immediately check. Sometime I give you the watch list of some strike price, but with the level I posted some other strike price. Sometime you can able to see that also, because I know the strategy which I am following. If it will not work, so I will go to the some other strategy, because my main, I can say main motive is to capture that target of 100 points. That's the reason that I have my own thing with me, no other, like the, but I can say I'm not following any other thing. So as simple as that, I'm following my strategy to give you that, try to give you that 100 point call. Okay, because say if I opening 5 to 6 chart over in front of you, so you easily get confused that which I have to follow at what time, which I have to follow at what time. So if the market is going against me, for example, if market is going down from here, right? If market is going down from this level, so again I have to go for the put ratio on the option chain. So it's better to do already. I already draw a line from the chart. I know that the market, if market is coming down, so at least market have to come that parallel channel. I know already. I already know in previous, but I can say if I made it, if I go back, so on that level, see in 1 day time frame, I already know if market will touch that channel. So someday market have to cross that parallel channel. I already tested so many times. See, you can see if market is up from that level, so market have to travel that channel, parallel channel. So this is my level. I don't need to go to the put call ratio. That put call ratio will show you the same thing. So why I will make the thing complicated? Better to make it simple. You got my point? Okay. Okay. So